Okay, very good morning all. So today we are going to study about what is the static analysis of two-dimensional stresses. Okay, is it clear? Two-dimensional stresses and all we are going to study. So this is the normal your problem which is being given in your manual. That is an experiment. You have to do the analysis. That is a static analysis. You have to do it. So you know what happened in this particular problem. Stress bridge can span of long distance and support with the heavy weight without the intermediate support. Okay, you know what is the meaning of intermediate support? These are the fixed end. These two things are the fixed end. At the both the ends are being fixed. This bridge or this stress bridge, which is not being supported with any kind of an intermediate support. Okay, is it clear? It is not supported with any kind of an intermediate support. So it must be in this. We are going to solve the problem, which must be either a cost efficient manner or economical in construction, and it should be used in a wide variety of structures. Okay, is it clear? It must be used in a wide variety of structures. So we are in this particular problem we are supposed to find out what is the deflection at the each point of a stress under the given loading condition. Okay, we are supposed to find out what is the loading condition at the each point. We are supposed to find out the material what they are being selected. It is your Douglas fir, and the Young's modulus value they are given as a 13.1 gigapascal, and the Poisson ratio they are given as a 0.29, and membrane cross section their height is they are given as a 6 centimeter, as well as your width also they are given as a 6 centimeter. Okay, is it clear? So these are the given data in your particular problem. The in a system, I think we are supposed to open a workbench software. Okay, is it clear? In a system, we are supposed to open a workbench software. That workbench software we are using many kind of versions are being available. That is many kind of versions are being available in the workbench software. In this workbench software, it is mainly consist of you know what happened, all engineering designs, everything it is being there. Okay, so in this particular problem, the each and everything things there are seven different steps are to be followed. One is a static structural engineering design, geometrical module setup, everything. First we are going for a geometrical process. Okay, is it clear? In this, we are going to do a geometrical process. We are going to double click. We are going to select the plane surface. Which surface we are selecting into either in the form of a centimeter or a millimeter. We are selecting now. We are selecting a XY plane. Okay, is it clear? XY plane, and we are making the axis to look at our face. Next, we are selecting the option of sketching, settings, and then grid. So 2D grid as well as the snap we have to do it. Major grid spacing we are giving as a 1.88. Okay, is it clear? 1.8 meter or 1.8 meter we are giving it. Minor steps outside has been there. Next one we are supposed to select a draw line sketch. We have to do it 1.8 meter. We have to draw with the help of a line. Okay, is it clear? We are zooming it. After zooming it, you know what happened. We are drawing the stress of height. They are given as a 6 centimeter. Okay, is it clear? Height they are given as a 6 centimeter or 1 millimeter or 1 meter. They are given. Okay, we are not to draw with the help of a freehand sketching. We have to join all the points in a straight line. Okay, is it clear? All the points it should be a parallel to each other. That symbol which indicates the parallel. Okay, is it clear? We are joining all these points in a straight line. Okay, is it clear? So you please listen. We are doing it and we are joining all the lines. Okay, is it clear? We are zooming it. This is the normal one-dimensional view of your stress. We are giving the vertical dimension. Okay, is it clear? We are giving the vertical dimension. That is, we are giving as a 3.24 meters. Okay, or else 1 meter you will be giving. Either it is depends upon your dimensions. I am giving as a 3.11 meter. Okay, is it clear? I am giving in a form of a 3.11 meter. Horizontally, I am selecting it. Okay, is it clear? The horizontal it, I am selecting it. the same value it is being given, and the constraint it is been there. I'm selecting the angle. Okay, is it clear? I'm selecting the angle. In some problem they may not give the angle. Some problem they will be giving you the angle. Okay, is it clear? So I'm selecting as a 60 degree. The angle of A3 will be 60 degree, means it will be a constant. Next one, it is your cross section circular path, it will be there. Okay, is it clear? The cross section circular path. Next option, it is your radius, that is a 0.33 meter. Okay, 55 meter it will be there. Okay, is it clear? So all physical properties, everything it will be displayed. What is the IXX means? Moment of inertia. Okay, IXX means it is a moment of inertia. And then line sketch. After doing the line sketch, you will be getting this XY plane sketch, you will be getting apply. After applying it, you know what happened, you will be getting in the form of your path diagram. Generate. Next option, it is used to generate generate line body. Which part you have to select the line body. Cross section, you have to select the circular path. Okay, the circular path, it will be there. Okay, is it clear? So next model, we are selecting the model. The first third option we are completed. Up to geometry we are completed. Okay, then after completing it, you know what happened, we will be getting this, we are selecting the plane, XY plane. Okay, is it clear? XY plane. Meshing option we are going to select. Okay, update. We have to select mesh update. After selecting the update, we are see how many meshes are being there. So if you want to make the sizes in a 0 type or 4 meshes or element size 4 or 5, based upon that we can select our mesh. The each and every time whenever you are giving the mesh, you have to update it. Okay, is it clear? The each time whenever you are giving it, you have to update this particular values. And then line body, and then you are going to select the structural, any steel, any kind of a material. I am taking in the form of a steel. Okay, is it clear? Next we are applying a static load, support, fixed beam. Okay, the fixed support, you know what happened, the fixed support, the one end is being fixed. Okay, is it clear? We are going to apply, and then load, we are going to give the load. What is the given of the displacement or a load this side. Okay, apply. So you know what happened, both the end are being fixed. See, they are giving the values, how many newtons, how many kilonewtons they are given in your problem, they are giving it. Okay, then they are giving a force value, they are giving. Okay, force value they are given this point, they are giving the force, what is the total force it will be acting at. Okay, this force value, it is being given in the form of a component, y-axis. They are given as a 28 kilonewton. That means the force which is been acting downward direction. Okay, is it clear? The force which has been acting downward direction means it will be given as a minus negative degree. See, the intermediate force, they are once again they are applying the force. Okay, is it clear? Once again they are applying the force in the form of a negative value only. They are not applying any kind of a force which has been in the form of a positive value. Okay, is it clear? Next one, the same procedure. Load, apply, the apply. Once again, you have to define by components, not by vector. Y components. Y is minus 28 kilonewton. That is 28 into 10 to the power of 6. Next one, once again, that means the intermediate load, it has been given in your problem. Already I told you intermediate load which we are given in your problem. Okay, the intermediate load which we are given in your problem, the values and all we are giving as a minus value. Okay, that means the force which has been acting downward direction. Next one, we are going to do the solution, solve. Select the option solution, solve. And then you know what happened, once again you know what happened, we are supposed to select the solution, and then insert, then beam tool. Okay, double click on beam tool. Once again solve. For each and every option, double click on beam tool. You once again insert beam tool, deformation. Total deformation we are going to select. Okay, is it clear? Total deformation. So this is the normal value of your total deformation. This is the maximum value, how the stresses it is being there in this particular problem. We have done it. So we will be getting what is the maximum value, what is the minimum value, everything we will be getting in this particular problem. Okay, is it clear? So any doubts you are having in this particular problem? Any doubts you are having in this particular videos? Sorry, in this particular program. Hello.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. I think you will be solving this problem